This is William Dixon, a top executive at the Winston Chronicle, a failing news company in the city of Churchill. In past years, the reports of crime and gang activity has brought them fame, but recently business has plummeted. Amidst the crisis, Mr. Dixon has vowed to keep his company from going under at all cost.
Meredith, what is this that you printed today? It's outrageous. Blueberry Fest was the best we could come up with? Who approved this? I want them fired. You can't. Can't what? Fire them. Mr. Douglas, I think we can both agree that this headline does not live up to our name.
You're being put on probation.
What?
The board has seen our numbers. We've declined 14% this quarter, and you're the scapegoat. Until they see improvement, you're being put on probation as they test out other executives.
Other executives? Like who?
John Knight, Hugh Stevens.
That's preposterous. They would run this company into the ground.
And you haven't.
Excuse me, but I put the Winston on the map and made it a well-known name with the Churchill crime investigations.
We're never going to reach that level again if we don't start getting legitimate news.
The world's boring.
Then make it exciting!
I'm trying to. Going on probation won't help much.
We'll be expecting you on November 15th. There will be a board meeting reviewing your numbers between probation periods. I hope to see you there.
You'll kill me. You know that, George.
The world's changing, William. Our company needs to follow.
Meredith, I need you to deliver something for me.
Here's the lot of it.
You sure this is okay?
By the end of this, everyone will be happy. Give one to every crime lord, dealer, and gang.
And our payment?
150 G's. You better get it right.
Don't even worry about it.
Sir, there's Bella Anderson here to see you.
Oh, yes, send her in. Bella, it's so good to finally meet you.
Feelings mutual.
I've been very impressed to see what we've accomplished.
Yes, and I do so appreciate everything you're doing.
My pleasure. I'm doing it all for you and your community. No one looks out for you and your kind down there.
Yes, thank you.
My pleasure.
Anyway, I've come to collect my payment and put in a word for my community.
Yes, of course.
So.
Oh, your pay. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
I see. Now, on behalf of my friends, we've had some close calls with the police. I think that a little bribe could be put in place with the chief of police.
Well, that's very risky. We might be exposed and...
No bribe, no more crime.
But it's...
I'll just tell my friends to stop it at once.
No. I'll do it. Just do one thing for me.
Anything.
The Sun Herald up the street. Put them out of commission for me, okay? I don't want any more competition.
Certainly.
Sir, your paycheck to Mr. Wallace is due tonight by 7.
Yes, I have it with me. Yes, 14%.
But, sir, there's nothing on here.
I'm very busy. Now, please.
But, sir.
Please.
Sir, your paycheck.
As Chief Operating Officer of the Winston Chronicle, I present William Dixon, President of the media here. Now please, give him a hand.
Thank you. Wow, I haven't gotten applause like this in a long time. As you know, our past at the Winston has been triumphant, with crime articles and exposing every gang this side of Winston County. Give that a hand. As we know, recently our numbers have been declining after our peak 2 years ago. Until recently, when our reporters brought us back with hit after hit of breaking news. Give them a hand. Our numbers have increased 67% as we gained $7.4 million more in profit this year. I know, I slipped up and it was right for me to be put on probation. But we're back! And I know by the end of next year, Winston will be the top news source for the entire world.
Well, you see, those headlines were crazy. It's astonishing to me how the day after you were put on probation, our ratings escalated to 7%. That's in one day. It truly is amazing. And somewhat suspicious.
A true coincidence.
My initial thoughts were something of that as well.
What are you trying to get at?
Meredith? Your secretary.
What does she have to do with any of this?
A letter dated September 23rd.
Yes, I believe it was a paycheck for you.
Not exactly. The letter was not a paycheck at all. But the very reason our ratings are so high, the very reason we have not gone bankrupt, the very reason this man has kept his job.
How did you get that? Stop this instant. It's my private property.
Mr. Douglas, would you like to read this letter?
Well, if you insist.
No, sir, it's...
Don't worry. I have complete faith in you. And I read. Dear recipient, as I have explored the criminal justice system, I have found many holes and wrongs in it. I believe crime is essential to a thriving economy, and as I have experienced in the past, crime can become uncontrollable and anarchist. I believe we can achieve that by working together. If you will pledge to create chaos in the city, chaos that strikes fear into every person when they see it, I will promise you protection from the law, money that will enable you to never have to work again, and the fame you all respectively deserve. We all believe you can make the city what it used to be. Please join me in making Churchill great again. William Dixon. I'm very disappointed. We mustn't let this get out into the public yet, as it may ruin our image and
It already has.
How?
I think you know perfectly well how. But don't fret. After this, ratings will be higher than ever.
He's the police's problem now.